Welcome to Deep Quotes. In this video, we explore the timeless wisdom of Dale Carnegie, a master of human relations and personal growth. Let these quotes remind you that understanding people is often the key to success and a better life. You must have a good time meeting people if you expect them to have a good time meeting you. Try honest to see things from the other person's point of view. Success in dealing with people depends on sympathetic grasp of the other person's viewpoint. Happiness is largely an attitude of mind, of viewing life from the right angle. Flattery is from the teeth out. Sincere appreciation is from the heart out. Enthusiasm is that ingredient of vitality mixed with a firm belief in what you are doing that ensures the success of any project you undertake. If you want to win friends, make it a point to remember them. If you remember my name, you pay me a subtle compliment. You indicate that I have made an impression on you. Remember my name, and you add to my feeling of importance. Let's fight for our happiness by following a daily program of cheerful and constructive thinking. If you want to know how to make people shun you and laugh at you behind your back and even despise you, here is the recipe. Never listen to anyone for long. Talk incessantly about yourself. If you have an idea while the other person is talking, don't wait for him or her to finish. Bust right in and interrupt in the middle of a sentence. If you argue and rankle and contradict, you may achieve a victory sometimes, but it will be an empty victory because you will never get your opponent's goodwill. Do you know someone you would like to change and regulate and improve? Good. That is fine. I am all in favor of it. But why not begin on yourself? From a purely selfish standpoint, that is a lot more profitable than trying to improve others. Yes, and a lot less dangerous. The essence of all art is to have pleasure in giving pleasure. Many people think that if they were only in some other place or had some other job, they would be happy. Well, that is doubtful. So get as much happiness out of what you are doing as you can, and don't put off being happy until some future date. Be honest. Look for areas where you can admit error and say so. Apologize for your mistakes. It will help disarm your opponents and reduce defensiveness. When fate hands you a lemon, make lemonade. Our mental attitude is the X factor that determines our fate. We nourish the bodies of our children and friends and employees, but how seldom do we nourish their self-esteem? We provide them with roast beef and potatoes to build energy, but we neglect to give them kind words of appreciation that would sing in their memories for years, like the music of the morning stars. Mix judgment with ambition and season it with energy. It makes a splendid recipe for success. Millions of people have wrecked their lives in angry turmoil because they refuse to accept the worst, refuse to try to improve upon it, refuse to salvage what they could from the wreck. Instead of trying to reconstruct their fortunes, they engaged in a bitter and violent contest with experience, and ended up victims of that brooding fixation known as melancholia. Tell a child, a husband, or an employee that he is stupid or dumb at a certain thing, that he has no gift for it, and that he is doing it all wrong, and you have destroyed almost every incentive to try to improve. But use the opposite technique. Be liberal with encouragement. Make the thing seem easy to do. Let the other person know that you have faith in his ability to do it, that he has an undeveloped flair for it, and he will practice until the dawn comes in at the window in order to excel. Do you remember the things you were worrying about a year ago? How did they work out? Didn't you waste a lot of fruitless energy on account of most of them? Didn't most of them turn out all right after all? The man who starts out going nowhere generally gets there. If you disagree with them, you may be tempted to interrupt, but don't. It is dangerous. They won't pay attention to you while they still have a lot of ideas of their own crying for expression. So listen patiently and with an open mind. If only the people who worry about their liabilities would think about the riches they do possess, they would stop worrying. Ask questions instead of giving direct orders. The trouble with most of us is that we keep our eyes closed to opportunities that thrust themselves at us. And rare is the man who searches for his opportunity or sees one even when he stumbles over it. If we speak poorly about that which we do well, people will assume we perform poorly. If you can't sleep, then get up and do something instead of lying there worrying. It's the worry that gets you, not the lack of sleep. Do you know the most important trait a man can have? It is not executive ability. It is not a great mentality. It is not kindliness, nor courage, nor a sense of humor, though each of these is of tremendous importance. In my opinion, it is the ability to make friends, which, boiled down, means the ability to see the best in man. The most important thing in life is not simply to capitalize on your gains. Any fool can do that. The important thing is to profit from your losses. That requires intelligence and makes the difference between a man of sense and a fool. Most channels on the internet make up quotes and attribute them to the wrong people, and that honestly annoys us. Here on Deep Quotes, we do the opposite. We carefully share only real quotes, so you can trust what you hear. No fake words, no wrong names. Our content is organized into different series, from scientists and philosophers to business titans, and much more. We also create multi-part series focused on one individual, like Einstein, Leo Tolstoy, and many others. You can find links to all our series in the description. And don't forget to subscribe. Your support motivates us to create more meaningful videos for you. Thank you for watching Deep Quotes. See you in the next part.